Hi, I'm George, and I'm going to be reviewing two of the new Gourmet Feeders by Innovative Marine. On the left, we have the Gourmet Defroster frozen food feeder, and on the left, we have the Gourmet Grazer Seaweed Feeder. We will start with the Gourmet Defroster. This is what feeding your tank frozen food usually looks like. It takes 5 to 15 minutes to let the food thaw out in a cup. Then you'd have to disperse it into your tank in multiple increments, taking even more time. The Gourmet Defroster is supposed to do all of that for you without needing any of your attention. It's made with cast acrylic and really strong magnets. From the top down, you can see how it opens and closes for you to choose how much and how fast for it to dispense your food. Let's see it in action. You put it on the side of a tank with the top just barely above the surface. You can throw in any frozen food. I chose mysis, and it's just going to automatically thaw out slowly. Then, after about 5 minutes or so, it's naturally on its own going to come out for the fish to feed on. It is a really good idea, and Innovative Marine executed on making the product work really well. It keeps your tank a lot cleaner because there isn't as much excess food. You just get to throw the food in there and you can leave it be all on its own. If you have more than one tank though, you would obviously have to buy more than one to sort of accommodate for the whole throw the food in there and just leave it idea. Here I tested it on another tank full of newly imported clowns. This tank is not rimless, and I could use it on this tank because the magnets were so strong. There is this whole piece of wood and tank area that it was strong enough to hold through, which was pretty impressive. The feeder is going to be really annoying and hard to use if you don't have somewhat of a rimless tank. That would be one of the negatives of this product. You can also take the bottom and top pieces off to make it look like this, so you can throw flake food on the surface and let it just get wet and fall on its own rate, which is nice because if you're like me and feed mostly dry food, you don't have to get your fingers wet. Overall, the Gourmet Defroster is a really well designed and thought out product. Now let's take a look at the Seaweed Feeder. The Seaweed Feeder has the same feel as the Defroster in that it's made really well and has the super strong magnets. The common way people feed seaweed is with seaweed clips like this. Now these kind of suck because they fall down, the fish can pull the sheets right off, and they make the tank dirty by deteriorating really quickly in the open water column. With this feeder, you just open the latch and place up to like 7 pieces of seaweed. Then you place it in the tank and it'll do a much better job at feeding the fish efficiently. Well, when I put it in, I realized it was going to take a while to get these fish to recognize how to feed off of it. This was a huge negative for me. I literally tried this thing in multiple tanks with yellow, blue, and cold tanks, and nothing was interested except for a little hawkfish. It could take from 1 week to a month for your fish to recognize this as a food source. This product is very well designed and the fish will eventually start using it, but I think Innovative Marine could have done one thing to make it a little better. I know the IM colors are the whole blue and everything, but I think it would go a long way if they made the product green, like the color of the food that it's feeding. This might take away some of the delay time it takes for the fish to recognize what it does. Still, this product is awesome and definitely worth the buy if you feed this kind of food to your fish. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you have any questions at all about Innovative Marine's products, let me know in the comment section below. If this was helpful at all to you, subscribe to my channel. Lots more reviews and other great videos coming up. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, remember to keep those nitrates low. George, out.